Alright people, looks like it's party time. Welcome one and all, hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Today we're going to be playing some Bellwright. Special thank you to the Bellwright team for sponsoring this video. We got ourselves very interesting two things that we're going to be doing. First thing is defending against the raid that's coming right for us. Gotta work fast here. But also, we're going to be doing a liberation of the first town. If you're not familiar with this game, first of all, this is a game in which you are able to survive and thrive. You can gather, build, craft, build your own town up. I kind of compare it to a combat-oriented version of Medieval Dynasty. And hold on, let me talk and walk at the same time here. So the name of the game is you start off as like a Robin Hood kind of character, and your job is to help out these other settlements that have been oppressed by the region and liberate them one at a time, while also building up your own settlement and army. And you're able to have these people work for you. Like, you can have this all be automated. You can of course help and have it all done yourself, or help them every step of the way. Another thing is you can actually play in co-op. So there's up to 4 players in co-op. No PvP. It is a strictly oh shit. Didn't expect you fuckers so soon. Nobody better get knocked out. Ow.
How's that new weapon treating you?
Very well. Where's the rest? Oh, we're done? Oh, okay. I was about to say, it didn't give me a notification. Alright, so as I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted by that raid, the name of the game is building up your own settlement and liberating the various villages in the area, which is what we're about to do for the very first starting village. It's not an easy thing to do though, because when you do go up against these guys, they will try everything they possibly can to take it back. And not only that, but just to liberate it in general, the brigands, the faction of the brigands in the lowlands, will be opposing you at every turn. So you have to build your army up first, make sure that you have enough resources to not only survive the liberation, but also defend the town against further attacks afterwards. Because when you liberate these towns, the cool thing is the AI will come back at you and try to take it back. On top of that, as you just saw, our settlement and even outposts that you create will also have raids done periodically against them too. Now, the more outposts and settlements, or well, you can only have one main settlement, but the more outposts on top of the settlement that you have, the more raids you're going to get and the more frequent they're going to get. And they do raise up in level, as you just saw. The raid threat right now is 8. It was just previously 7. This one was 7, so we'll experience a similar raid on that one when they go to attack our settlement. But it's going to get eventually pretty crazy. And the thing about the liberation is, I think it ties into this mechanic known as hostility. I'm not 100% sure, but I think once we do take over this town, it's going to increase the frequency, possibly increase the frequency of raids done against our settlement, or it'll just increase their hostility towards me, and they'll want to try to take it back as best they can. And then as you take over the other villages, it's possible that they might send out more raids. Who knows? There's a total of, I counted about 7 villages though. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And inside of all these villages, you can do these quest lines for people, but you can also recruit people to your cause. So when you first start out, you're just a solo player, and you start out in the starting village that we're going to be trying to liberate today. We do quest lines for them to gain relation with them, and then we also get renowned by killing bandits, doing quest lines as well. You can also put down trophies and stuff like that to gain it, and then that's what you use to recruit people. And then as you recruit more and more people, the cost of spending, recruiting people is going to go up. So you have to be a little careful and selective about who you pick. Also, yes, each individual companion or follower does have their own separate stats. So like for this one, Aubrey, I call her Big Bertha. She's really good for strength. She's got a high strength level. Two-handed is not exactly at mid-game to late-game level, but she's going to do just fine in the battle ahead for sure. Then I got Mary, for example, who's good on researching, which helps us get advancements in the tech tree. Give me a second here. So there's an entire ecosystem that is embedded into the game, and eventually, like when you get to the point where you have a lot. Oh sweet, we just unlocked the mining hut. So that actually is a good case in point. That was her on the research bench. That was she was unlocking a new piece of technology, and this is the technology tree. There's quite a bit available so far, which is pretty cool. Right now I don't think there's full-on walls, like walls and palisades available. The most that I've seen that you can create at the moment is fences. I think that might still be under development possibly, but I could have sworn I know in the previous demo footage I had seen some walls being placed and you know, fortifications being used against the bandit attacks, but I'm not sure what that might have been. Maybe that was after you liberate a village, so we might have another mechanic there. So the story of the game is, by the way, the lowlands is only the region we're in, and when it comes to the rest of them, we're the poorest of the 5, and essentially there is an evil queen that rules over the entire, you know, regions themselves, but she's appointed this man called Lord Ashburn to kind of reign in her stead, and this guy is a royal bastard as well. He raises the taxes higher than she orders him to, you know, basically extorts whenever he can. He's a very corrupt guy. So those are our two main antagonists, and I don't believe we are capable of fighting the queen in game unless that's a nice surprise in the end. I have heard something about fighting the Lord's army, so that should definitely be a lot of fun. But yeah, as far as us like fighting the queen herself or doing a siege, for example, I don't believe that's currently possible. However, there's still a lot of fun to be had here. The open world fights can get pretty intense. The combat, as you might have already noticed, is directional based. The developers are Donkey Crew and the publishers are Snail Games. Donkey Crew is actually known for the creation of the game called Last Oasis, and if you're seeing this right now, you're able to dictate that the combat is very similar. So you'll have that there, that familiarity if you've played Last Oasis. This game also, like I said, you can take elements from like going medieval, put it into this game. Medieval Dynasty is like the biggest one that it's kind of compared to, but unlike Medieval Dynasty, you're not really it's not as slow paced. It's a little bit faster paced. I think initially I had said that it was slower paced, felt like, than Medieval Dynasty. In some cases it can be, like for the quest lines there's no time limit, so you don't feel as pressured to get them completed as quickly as possible. But as far as like your progression, you're going to want to make sure that you're progressing as quickly as possible to make sure that you can keep up with these raids and such. So it does start to get pretty intense, and once we get to the part where we have, you know, multiple villages on top of these settlements and outposts, I think it'll absolutely get even more intense. But enough of that for right now. We're here to do a job. I told you we were going to be liberating a city, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's kick to the part where we're going to get started. Alright, I've commanded everybody to meet up on me. Also, something I wanted to go over really quick while we're waiting for everybody to get here is, you might have seen me briefly show it, but there's also... Oh, by the way, yeah, as far as the voices go, you may notice that they might sound a little different than normal. That's actually because the game uses AI voices, which is just temporary. That's planned to go away after launch, or they're going to, you know, plan to do real voice acting at that point. But you can also turn off the AI voice acting if you want to. But when you're communicating with NPCs, you also have real dialogue, so you don't really need to worry about the voices if you don't want them. But there are bandit encampments around the map. These ones, they're dictated by level, but even the starter ones are very difficult to fight against. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, okay, hold on. I might need to start feeding these people now. But alongside there being a bandit camps, there's also this bandit prison down in the southeast side, or actually Brigand's headquarters, which I think we might fight towards the end game. There's also mid bandit camps and higher big bandit camps around the map that you can go to, and you can actually run inside of them and steal a bunch of stuff out before they get you. But there's also this Brigand's prison, which I'd love to explore at some point. I think it's possible that we might be able to free some people out of there, which would be insane if that's actually the case. But who knows? I would love to see that and find out for sure, though. One day we'll definitely do that, and hopefully we can make a video out of it.
Let's show them what we're made of.
So as you can see, you know, there's a happiness rating, there is food and hunger. I mean, well, yeah, yeah, food and hunger. And there's also morale, which is kind of the same thing. I mean, it's happiness. Who is the last person we're waiting for? Hold on a second. I can't see that.
News from the kingdom? There's always something.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Which one of you's angry? Oh, it's Sam.
For honor, for glory.
Samwise.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Where you at, Sammy?
How's that new weapon treating you?
All right.
News from the kingdom.
This is it, people. Let's go.
There's always something.
So we need to get ourselves into the village and talk to the elder to initiate this. I'm also going to break these people up into multiple squads. The second squad is going to be for my archers. I'm not sure where exactly I'm going to put them before this battle starts, but hopefully we'll be able to take these guys out pretty quick before anybody gets, you know, knocked out. If they die for any reason, by the way, the initial death or like the initial going down is fine, because you will actually they'll actually not die. But if they fall down again, then they will die. Yeah, then they will die after that. Actually, I'm not really gonna worry about the armor too much. Well, actually, yeah, yes I am. Here, I'm just gonna give somebody random this armor, this last set of armor that I had for them. Nope, don't want to do that. I think Sam's already got. Oh, you don't. Cool. Cool. I'll give you that. And then, does anybody need arrows? Let's see, who's a bowman here? And as you can see, the hunger goes pretty quick, actually.
How's that new weapon treating you?
You have to be, at least for the time being. I think that's something that they're probably going to end up getting patched, but for the time being, you have to be a little aware of that. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to split these people up. There's Jane. There's Bess. I know I have at least one more. Where's my third one? There you are. Anna. Alright, let's go ahead and save.
Let's talk for an old soul. Just a few pennies to stave off hunger's bite.
The time has come. We are ready to liberate ourselves from Ashbourne's control. UK, the people of Herondine will march with you and accept...
Mary's already stopped following me. Oh my god. Let's go.
But before we start, you must understand the gravity of this undertaking. Their blades will no longer distinguish between man, woman, or child.
I'm ready. That's fine.
Hand in hand with bravery. They will come, first to collect their blood taxes, then for vengeance when they see their garrison defeated. Good. Remember the brigands' retribution. The louder our defiance, the harsher their response will be. Prepare yourself and you'll keep going.
My stomach hurts bad.
Let's go, people.
I'm too hungry.
Okay. Come on. By the way, I meant to have a shield
Let's show them what we're made of.
for this and totally forgot. Okay. We got him. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see here. I really should have had 3 types of food prepared. We're gonna have to be quick about this. What's likely gonna happen? Okay, so I'm gonna switch everybody over to Greenville, which is my outpost, which started as my starting town, but it got turned into an outpost when I decided to make my main settlement just south of it. So I'm gonna switch everybody back to Greenville so we're all in the same place for this next fight.
News
Okay.
from the kingdom? There's always something.
Alright, so now what we gotta do is get ready to start building the bell tower. I'll do that in just a moment here.
Greeting.
But we need to make sure that we get some food here for these guys. They're super picky.
Coming. Best stock up on firewood.
Yeah. Okay.
Snow's coming. Best stock up on firewood.
Now I think I can just go ahead and start building it now, and that should be okay. I've heard though that the second attack is going to be a little bit harder than the first, possibly. So we'll have to be a little worried about that. Now where exactly can I place the bell tower? Okay. Right there. Can I also place it down here? Because I would much rather prefer that. I'd rather do that instead. Seems like the safest way to go. Okay. So it seems like the enemy isn't going to come for us yet. So what we'll do here is... Where is it? Wait, what's it called? Hold on. Village Bell Tower. Okay, so it's got to be at the bottom. Village Hall. It doesn't appear to be, actually. Okay, so maybe we just have to put the materials into it and then build it ourselves, kind of thing. So, okay, I will get those ready to go, and then hopefully they'll stay with me. You know, for the time being, they'll feed themselves and get ready to fight. Fingers freaking crossed, though. We'll see. Alright, let's see what we need here. So we need ourselves 8 rope, 15 plank, 10 wood, copper nails, 5 logs. Got it. Alright, I'll go ahead and get this started. Alright. That took a little bit longer than I expected, but we got the materials for the tower. I just need to go put these pieces in. Now, I'm actually down to my last set of food. It was probably a horrible idea for me to wait until winter to start this liberation, because we are completely out of berries, completely out of everything. And I have 2 farms going around the clock. I had at least 2 gatherers, 2 or 3 gatherers, and I got 11 people total, and yeah, we are out of food entirely. Like, that somehow blew through them all being in one place, right? Like I did earlier, has somehow blown through my entire reserve. So I'm going to try to place this stuff first, and then I'm going to see how close these NPCs spawn, because, oh, I thought we were about to get attacked. Because I might be able to just wait till the very last minute to call them, which is like when I fully finish this bell tower. I also was thinking that I might need construction hammers, but luckily we do not. Oh my goodness, it's just a lot of clicking. Yeah! So the starting stages of the game will be like this when it comes to building. Jeez, that's a lot of dots. Not like this specifically. There will normally be a lot less circles to click. But when you get to like tier 2, tier 3, that's when you actually have to start manually inputting all the pieces together. That's why I have the carpenter hammers on me, because it can take quite a bit of time to build those buildings. Even like a small house, or not small house, but even like a house can take, you know, upwards of an hour or so to fully do. So you have to make sure that you also have NPCs that are just set to only building. That helped me a lot. It was a godsend. It was an absolute godsend. So I have one that is just completely set to only building and delivery. That's her only 2 jobs. So that way, anytime she's not building for any reason, I can still have her doing at least something productive, like transporting resources back and forth, or, you know, transporting them to a stockpile. But having her help me build was incredibly useful. I think we're gonna get down to the last dot here, and then I will go ahead and call my army. And then it's very possible that we will have some of them just dip, because what happens is when they starve, they will just stop following you. You won't be able to control them past that point. So I think it's entirely possible that that ends up being what happens here for some of them. But as long as we can get them for the initial fight, I think that's the main thing. And I also got my shield now, so here goes. Alright, people. Yeah, I know. I know you're hungry. Yada, yada, yada. Can't even control her. Can't even control her. Or her. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Not good. Alright. Well, we gotta work with what we got here. At least it's spring now, right? As a matter of fact, you know what? Nah, let me wait a little bit, because since it's spring, we should be able to gather a ton of berries here. Let me have my guys sleep till morning, and then we'll come right back here and do this. Oh, shite. What the hell? Oh, no. Somebody must have gone up there and finished it. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we got a lot of time. That's good, at least. A decent chunk of time, actually. All right, let me go ahead and start getting this ready here. I'm going to go ahead and, wait. Can they also go for our other villages? Oh, they can. Yep, that's right. Forgot about that. All right, well, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start hunting wolves, so that we can actually get some meat, and I can spam it, because it's going to take them quite a bit of time to get here. My guess is we're going to be able to fight them over at Shadowvale. No, actually, they're going to come straight to me. So this is my main settlement that I was talking about. Well, my new main settlement. This is just my starting village, which I turned into an outpost. But we're going to be expanding Shadowvale, and that's where the tier 2 buildings have been going so far. So they're likely, since they're coming from this, you know, this angle, they're most likely going to hit me directly, so we can fight them here, which is good. So that means I can go ahead and start hunting some wolves here and get us some meat in the meantime. Let's go. Okay, there's normally a lot of wolves around here. I'm just going to do a quick in and out, just kill these guys, get back to base, and then cook their meat. Oh, that's a boar. That's fine. Beefy little bastard. Boars are good too, because they give way more meat anyway. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Works for me. Hello, pretty. I'm so sorry to hear you're stuck. Not my problem. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead here so you guys don't have to watch me mindlessly hit boars and wolves all day. Okay, I will admit that she is a beauty. Oh, decent placement too. I'll take it. So I'm guessing they're gonna have to aim for that bell tower then. It'll be a little bit of a tight, I mean, well, not tight really, open fight, but that also means that we can use the terrain to our advantage. If I can get my archers fully fed, and oh good, they are actually cooking the food, thank goodness. If I can get my archers fully fed and make sure that they are not going to like move in a completely random direction, then I think we might have a good chance of flanking them once my front line engages.
Ushered in a dawn that many feared would never break over Hyundine. The garrison lies defeated, a testament to your courage and of those who rose alongside you.
But it's not yet liberated.
Indeed, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Our oppressors will not take kindly to this affront. They will send reclamation parties, determined to seize back what we've so fiercely claimed.
What do you suggest we do next?
We must fortify, not just with stones and timber, but with the hearts and arms of every willing soul. I propose we form a militia, volunteers from our own people who will bear arms to defend their kin and soil. Precisely.
Wait, really?
I'm too hungry.
Furthermore, your expertise can guide us in enhancing our defenses and livelihood. Various village improvements can be constructed, granaries, smithies, training grounds and more. They will not only strengthen Hyundine, but also show your continued dedication to our cause. A word of caution.
Nice.
The flames you've stoked may attract unwanted attention to your own lands. The brigands, scorned and furious, might divert their reclamation parties and launch raids upon your settlement.
Yep, for sure. For sure. They will find us as formidable as the people of Hyundine. Alright.
But remember, the depth of their vengeance will seek to match the extent of your aggression. The more forcefully you engage them, the more perilous the counterstrike will become. Balance your bravery with wisdom.
I guess that's it then.
Knowing you're on guard.
Alright,
Have you seen the Elder yet?
so question. Does this now mean that we're technically liberated? Because I don't think so, right? It's rebelling. Yep, okay. So, because hold on, okay, so there are special NPCs that you can find, the NPCs that have professions throughout the various villages, and you can only recruit them after you have liberated the settlement. You'll need to get to the, like, for some of them, you'll just need to get to the protected rank and then liberate it. For others, you need to get to the maximum faction relation, which will take a little bit of grinding. But I'm wondering if in this current state, I can't see any of them actually. I don't know where they are. Nope, not the experts. We're looking for like the apprentices, so like the apprentice carpenter. There's, I think, potentially an apprentice woodworker in here. Here we go, an apprentice weaver.
Surrounded by swindlers and thugs in the lowlands, and you might be one of them.
Okay.
Have you seen the Elder yet?
So as you can see, just as a quick example, these guys tend to have higher stats, and they also allow you to craft the higher tier buildings. So there's actually a restriction when it comes to placing, or sorry, not just placing, but researching certain buildings past tier 1. So if I go to my advanced research desk, there are certain things, like for example this, so certain gear pieces, like this one right here, kettle hat. When we start to get into the upper levels, it'll require an apprentice blacksmith. So what that means is we're gonna have to find somebody, just like that person was an apprentice weaver, and we'll be able to get this Gambison after we recruit him. We'll need to also get an apprentice blacksmith, get an apprentice woodsman for the bows. We'll need to get apprentice laborers for the drying rack, which will very much come in handy for us getting the next stages of our armor sets upgraded. And then we'll also need like an apprentice innkeeper to get the food cellar so that we don't have a lot of food spoiling. All kinds of stuff like that is going to be tied behind having us get those people that have the professions. So what I'm gonna do now, since we can't recruit them at the moment and they're kind of bearing down on us, I'm gonna see what we can make right now, like what we might be able to possibly get made here. I think it's too dangerous for us to have one of our guys go back to the other village. Let's see, villagers can grow herbs. What kind of herbs, I wonder though? Increase trust with the village and population by 2. So, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that means that we'll be able to get more NPCs spawning in the towns. That'd actually be very useful. Villagers can gather water, which is essential for maintaining good health. Well, that's cool. decorative, and it provides some light and increases trust with the village. So this is also how you can go about getting to the maximum rank, is by building this stuff. And I think once we get to the max tier, we actually have the opportunity to research a training ground. Let me see if I can find that one. It's going to be in, yep, village training ground. So that's going to be useful so that we are able, I don't really know what it does, but I'm assuming, like he mentioned, we might be able to actually train some of the villagers or have them rally to our cause. But enough about that. We're going to have to get ready here, and we're going to have to speed run it as best we can, because like I said, they are coming, and they're coming for blood. We need to make sure each and every one of our people is ready for combat and doesn't just walk away randomly as soon as the battle starts because they got hungry. So let me go ahead and see to that, and we'll jump back in soon. Also, this game is available currently for $26.99. Well worth the price in my opinion. Hopefully you guys check it out. And after the sale ends, which it was just scheduled to be for the first 7 days after the game released, it'll be $29.99, which I can also recommend the game for. Okay, we're on. They're coming. They're close. I gotta get everybody ready right now. Right freaking now, man. Yep, here they come. Oh, okay. I thought they attacked that for a second. Okie dokie. Hold on.
No backing down now.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, that's what I like to see. It's time for the taters. All right, people. This is it. This is not a drill. Everybody gets at least 3. Oh, man. Our farmers put in work. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody being hungry this time. All right.
How's that new weapon treating you?
Shite. Shut up. Give me a second. Okay. Hopefully this will buff you guys. Oh shit, I forgot my shield. Where are the shields? Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me there's an extra. Thank you. Forward! No time to divvy up formation, just go! Oh my god, that hurt. He's so beefy. Just start hitting people. Oh. Got him. Yes! Yes! We did it! We freaking did it! Wait. Nobody died? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Oh, okay. No. Somebody definitely got hurt. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the injury thing. Okay. Back to work, people. I'm gonna loot all this juicy loot, and then what the heck? What do you mean tax collector party? Oh, Lord. What the hell? Okay. Well, that's unheard of, or I didn't expect that to be a thing. All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff back, and let's talk to the main man himself. Oop, don't want to get this. This is going to burn. Okay. It is daytime. I don't know what happened to that tax collector party, but they seem to be gone now. I just went ahead and slept so that I could get to daytime and we could talk to the main man himself. Oh yeah, my shield got destroyed. Let's go have a chat with him, see what he's got for us. And we're still liberated. Perfect. Now, I think there's also a farmer in here that I really wanted to get for the village. We're going to start a third farm for sure. We need to be able to produce enough food to sustain everybody. This cannot, you know, this cannot happen again with us running out of food like that. Actually, I'm also going to up the amount of berries that we want to be gathering, because we really need to make sure that we're gathering as much as possible here. So get that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go. Ooh, expert carpenter. Okay. Also, I forgot, yeah, the villagers, we can do the...
Let's make sure everyone stays safe.
Oh, so we get our own militia. Okay.
The elder has been asking if there is anyone who could help him out.
I think this might be the guy.
Chance to get to know you. You're unfamiliar, and we don't
Oh, no. Oh my god. He's one of the ones I was talking about. But look how good his stats are. He would be amazing to have. 10, not only 10 farming, but 10 maximum building as well. God, I gotta get him. Okay, let's go have a chat.
Let's talk. You did it. You've brought freedom to us. After all these years, I feel like we finally have a chance for a better life.
It wasn't easy, but the Ashbourne people are defeated. The bell tower stands and the villagers are safe.
Welcome, noble companion.
That's it? That's alright. Oh crap, that raised the raid threat level for sure.
Unfortunately, I have no... Anything else?
Nope. I think that's everything. Appreciate it, sir. Alright, people. Well, that was fun. One small step. One giant leap. I can't believe we got our own militia. That's super funny. Alright, well, the next time you guys see me, I'll probably be kitted out in full plate armor.
come and see me once we've had the chance to get to know you.
Ah. Yeah, it's still the same guy. Still the same guy.
Plenty to be done today.
Ah, well. I know there's like at least one other apprentice over here. Oh, her.
Go find the village elder. He should be able to help you.
Yeah, the blacksmith. All right. Got ourselves a new one.
Stop wandering around.
Nice to meet you. Wait, what was her stats again? Looks like we got hunting 5 out of 7, crafting 5 out of 7, which is really good. Really good, really good. All right. That's going to be all for now, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Thanks so much again to Bellwright for sponsoring this video.